against Twee.
The pop-off king.
Yeah, pop-off king.
He knows what's up.
But yeah, it's going to be a Ness versus Peach.
Yeah. So this is not a typical everyday matchup. Luckily in Texas, we do see it a little bit with, like you said, some Nesses being Jutsu, Austin, Beastly, of course, and then you have players like Orex repping that Peach. Batman starting to pick it up. Kaze apparently has a secondary Peach. He played like once, but it's on the PR banner, so it counts.
I mean, Lima has a Peach as well.
Lima's
Peach is very, very solid. Definitely a really good secondary character for him. If he doesn't want to play Bayonetta, his Peach is very, very solid. So, I mean, there's a lot of Peach representation. Jutsu has definitely seen the matchup before, but we'll see how it goes. Twee is a next level. Definitely been on the come up, especially since Aftershock 2016, where he did very, very well. Ended up getting into top 8. And he's going to be, well, I think he's actually, he's definitely PR'd in Jutsu right now. So.
I mean, he's number 2 in the U.S. Not U.S. Hello, in Texas.
Yeah, he's second. He's second in Texas, the second best player. So right behind Lima, we'll see how he does against Jutsu, who's definitely been working with Ness.
Oh yeah, as you mentioned a second ago, you want to see Austin do better. I want to see Jutsu do better. He is learning from Austin Sensei, as he calls him. DFW's pop-off king in the form of Jutsu with a nice big beard.
No opportunities to pop up right now. It's all Twee. Twee applying so much early percent onto Jutsu. Jutsu barely able to answer back so far, and it's just been because of the oppressive hitboxes that Twee's been throwing out to keep Jutsu jailed. And
right now, 70% separate the two, give or take a little bit as
oh my gosh,
up with that Parasil. Speaking of raising up, Peach went high in the sky.
This man will take every bit of percent that he can grab onto.
Honestly, and right now Jutsu is struggling to grab onto just about any, only giving out 16 damage. This is looking more, I'd say, worse than rough.
Oh, and there's that forward air. There's that stock. And with that rage, Jutsu could have done a lot. He could have set up into some up airs, into maybe a tech situation where he can land a lot of percent. But here's this tech situation coming in from Twee and getting so much early percent. But finally we get a grab in from Jutsu. How far can he take it?
Yeah, not very far as Twee just instantly dominating that one. But yeah, just another quick down air.
Yeah, Jutsu really needs to start respecting this down air approach option. Maybe start throwing a bit more PK fires or using that PK thunder. You see Twee spacing himself back very well to get around this little boy with his tiny little grubby hands.
Right now, Jutsu's looking for a grab. He's looking for just about anything to get things started, but that up smash, yeah, that's that is a ribbon point you definitely don't want to be falling onto, and Jutsu fell bottom first. Yeah, ooh.
Gonna be sore, not gonna be able to sit for a little bit after that one. Going into the second game, we'll see if he's able to adapt. I see a lot of Ness players like to go to Battlefield, so we may see the switch to Battlefield if Twee doesn't have a band. But after that dominating first game, I don't really think he would care. Yeah,
honestly, I don't know if he would even mind, because Peach's up airs, down airs, things like that, all of her floaty moves, gonna be able to be assisted at least a little bit by the platforms that you game in Battlefield. So it should be a fun and interesting time. But right now Jutsu trying to think of a stage to go to. Looks like he's not super decided. I think they chose a stage and then Jutsu said, are you changing character? And Twee nodded at him, and then I think I watched him word, "Are you sure?" I like to mess with him a little bit.
And I feel like Jutsu's been hanging out with the Twins a bit too much. The Twins notorious for always going back to the same stage. And
oh my goodness,
not really
that crown
learning
hurts.
too much from their actions. But yes, the crown does so much damage, and that's 2 of them to get a lot of early damage for Twee.
Yeah, starting to get some percent racked back up though on the Twee. A little bit better so far this game, but Twee is just playing so clean, so excellently, just not afraid to throw out that crown in the sense of that forward air. It hurts. It's spiky. It's metal.
Yeah, Twee's been approaching that shield from the air and falling down with the jab just to keep that pressure going on the Jutsu's shield. Jutsu hasn't really found an option to react to that option in particular. He's had a really difficult time. There he goes, using that PK Thunder that we talked about and the PK Fire. See how much damage is already starting to get for him.
Absolutely. Starts to get a little bit of something going. We couldn't say about that last game, so excited to be able to say about it now. But 135, Twee's looking to stop all this momentum that Jutsu has.
Man.
Oh my goodness. but instead of stopping the momentum, gives it right back to him with that nice PK Thunder. Oh my
ended
goodness.
up digging his own grave there, setting up for that PK rocket to extend its hitbox and hit him on the get up there. 158% on Jutsu. Like I said before, Ness can do a lot of rage, but Sui not willing to deal with that situation, taking out that stock quickly with the forward air.
But we do see a Stitch in hand, so instantly all this damage that Jutsu was taking in the first stock, just double it.
He has to be very, very careful. Ends up getting clipped, takes a lot of early percent, but
28.
the Stitch is now gone. No regrab from Sui, so Jutsu safe, but has to be careful still.
He's saying, I don't need it. I don't need that Stitch. I just want to use it. But 71% on the Jutsu and climbing, and he's looking to be dead from that fair, and that's going to be a quick 2-0 going to Twee. Oh my goodness.
Man, the princess has hands, and she's definitely not one too shy to put him on a little boy. Someone call the police. Get this woman out of here.
Get her out. Escort her, please.
But yeah, that was a really good game from Twee.
Super
very
clean.
controlling.
Super clean.
Yeah, very clean. Didn't really give any opportunities at all for Jutsu to shine.
No, Jutsu really couldn't get any